To an ABC 15 investigation. And if you've seen any of our past prison investigations, you know Arizona's Department of Corrections is a mess.
Yeah, they couldn't keep prison doors locked, they can't keep officers or inmates safe, and they can't keep enough staff.
But now there's another failure, one that's so bad a judge has just ruled the department must now go to trial. It's all about prison health care. For years, officials have failed to provide even the basics to inmates. Here's ABC 15 investigator Dave Biskobing with more on this drastic move and what it means.
Yeah, first and foremost, this means taxpayers will have spent millions and millions of dollars on legal fees, now essentially for nothing. The ACLU sued the department almost a decade ago over unconstitutional health care, and the two sides settled 6 years ago with the state promising to do better. But they haven't. A judge found officials have done everything possible to do as little as possible, including falsifying records and lying to the court.
It's not just the lives and suffering of people who are behind bars, but it costs the Arizona taxpayers because they are paying more money for for-profit companies to not provide the health care that is required.
Attorney Corrine Kendrick is with the ACLU, and she's been at the center of the lawsuit against the Department of Corrections.
That the judge is now saying to Governor Ducey, to the Department of Corrections, and to the legislature that enough is enough and you will be held accountable.
In a scathing ruling, federal judge Rosalind Silver threw out the settlement and ordered a trial. Why? Quote, the state has always deflected their failures and employed scorched earth tactics to oppose every attempt to resolve outstanding noncompliance. So what does a trial mean?
I don't know. I'm trying to help the viewer kind of understand, like, what's going to happen? Do we even know? Do we have any,
Sure. Yeah, what's going to happen is we will provide detailed evidence of the systematic problems within the Arizona Department of Corrections. It's up to the judge, and it's up to her as to what specifically she could order the department to do. Some basic things that we think absolutely need to be done immediately is that she needs to order the department to hire more healthcare and custody staff. And your reporting over the years, Dave, has shown that there's a complete lack of custody staff in many of these prisons.
The Department of Corrections declined to comment on the judge's ruling, saying it's the department's policy that we do not discuss pending litigation. Now, to get back to the lack of staff, our reporting for years has shown it's a key issue in many of the problems facing the department. A couple weeks ago, we aired this leaked video showing a brutal assault against an officer in Tucson. No backup arrives for more than 2 minutes. He's lucky he survived. Then last week, we showed how inmates trapped officers inside a stairwell and no one was punished. Why? Union officials say it's because they let inmates have control because they don't have enough staff to keep control themselves.
are these disparate, just anecdotal problems, or do we have a larger issue here?
Oh, we clearly have a larger issue because we can look at every aspect of the Arizona Department of Corrections over a period of time and see that we've got systemic failures in literally every area of the department.
John Fabricius is Executive Director for Arizonans for the Transparency and Accountability in Corrections. He sees the prison system in constant decline.
Yeah, I would say that it's worse. We've seen a serious decline in transparency and accountability. And that's saying something.
I'm investigator Dave Biskobing, ABC 15, Arizona.